Hi, I'm Christian.
And I'm Angela, and we are married
And bored. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another of our quick holiday edition.
You know, it's Wednesday for the people.
Wednesday for the people.
And that's hump day.
Okay.
It's the middle of the week.
Yep.
I hope you're making it through.
You're almost there.
You're almost there.
Halfway there.
We're
as Bon
here to
Jovi
offer
would
some
say.
encouragement. So, oh yeah, Bon Jovi. Nice reference.
Nice.
Okay, let's get right into it as these people just want to know.
What's the next game?
What's the next game?
So the next game that we thought would make a great gift this holiday season, and a game that we've played multiple times with our family and friends, is Love Letter.
Yes, the Love Letter games.
Yes.
Let me give a quick description. And then this one is interesting because of all the different versions.
Yeah, there's so
We'll
many
talk about that.
re-implementations. There's the word.
There you go.
But this will describe the original game, and then from our experiences, we'll describe the two other games that we've played of this.
Yes, so I'll try to generalize it, but it might not work exactly. There's 2 to 6 player capacity for this game, and it says 20 minutes. We think it's more like 10 to 15 in our experience. We've never really had a game that lasted
No.
20 minutes of this one. Maybe with 6. We've never played it with 6.
That's true. It
I
could
don't
take,
know.
but also, well, we'll hit it later, but
Yeah.
people get knocked out so fast.
True. So it is a card game, and players are going to be playing cards. Each card is going to have a key character from whatever theme you're playing, and that character is going to have a special skill. So they're going to have a number and a skill associated with their character. And their special skills are going to allow you to do different things, either to avoid being caught, or if you're playing the Infinity Gauntlet, it's to destroy Thanos, and Thanos's cards destroy the Avengers. So you're working towards a common goal,
Yeah.
just depending on what theme you're dealing with.
Yeah, and the original is Love Letter, and you're trying to get a love letter to a princess.
Yes.
As you, the player, you want to profess your love to a princess.
Yeah.
And it, like Angela alluded to, it's been remade so many times. And so let's just start with that, because Love Letter I heard of a while ago, and I wasn't interested.
Right.
But then, like, me being me, if you just put a nice theme on it, or a different skin on it, like, I'm so interested. So the two that we have the Marvel version, which is called Infinity Gauntlet. And then we have the Star Wars version, surprise, surprise, which I believe is called like Jabba's Palace.
Yes.
But there are so many more. There's one based on the Archer cartoon,
Yeah,
which is so funny. So it's like
interesting.
spies. And then there's a Batman version, an Adventure Time version for those animation lovers out there.
There you go. You got to have it.
I saw in doing research for this, there's a Hobbit version, which
We've never seen, but hey.
I don't understand what that one would be about. I guess maybe getting the ring, or I don't know.
Yeah.
And then there's one called Princess Ever After, which is fairly new.
That's the newest one that we know of.
Yeah, from
And
Renegade. Yep.
So because of that, the newness, and the inclusion of the LGBTQ community. Yeah. So that's the newest one. So
what do we like about it?
Okay. You guys, this one is an actual purse game. It comes in a sack. It's not even in a box. So it comes in like a little pouch. Like if you want to picture Jack and the Beanstalk, and
Yes.
Jack carried his beans
A drawstring pouch.
in a little drawstring pouch, that is what the Love Letter game comes
That's a great
in.
description.
So it's legit, can be carried anywhere. If you're a cargo pants wearer, just put them in the cargo pants.
I'm laughing, but up until a few years ago, I was a cargo pants wearer.
Well,
so.
it would fit in a pocket as well. Sweatshirt pocket, whatever.
Yeah, perfect.
So that's the first thing I noticed about this game, and I actually really love that, because then you can just have it on you, and then any time the moment presents itself, you can just play.
Yep, definitely.
What do you like about it?
Well, I like the themes and the options to have multiple themes. I wasn't planning on getting like 2 versions of it because we started with the Marvel one. And then I was like, well, I'm just going to try the Star Wars one because it's cheap. I'll just say it now. It's like $10.
Yeah.
It's a very easy entry level price for what another thing we like about it is a game that is simple, but also has a lot of strategy involved in it too. There's a lot of like memory type things. There's a lot of like hidden information where like you know something about and I know something about Angela, but another player doesn't know that one thing about
communicate with each other.
Yeah, so there's a lot going on, and I think the last thing that we like about it is you can play this with 6.
Yes,
in a small form factor like this, like
there's really
having 6 is pretty good.
Not much like it out there.
Yes,
I would say it is for a stocking stuffer.
Yeah,
because
totally.
it will fit in a stocking quite easily.
Easy.
I would say it's not really family friendly unless you have older kids or teens. Not because of the content, but just because it's easy to learn, hard to master. It's got...
And keeping secrets is hard for kids.
Yeah, keeping secrets
Which
is
when
hard.
we play this, it's like, you know what? You weren't supposed to tell me that you have the 5 because now I know to not ask for a 5 or whatever it happens to be.
And I think it's a good one for anyone that likes deduction games. So like...
Okay, explain. What do you mean?
Like Clue.
Okay.
You know, you like to deduce what people have, like card counting. Okay, so they played a 5. There's only 2 5s in the deck. So, you know, I have a 5, so no one else has a 5.
Yep.
That type of reasoning, trying to figure out things with, like you said, hidden information. Mm-hmm. I like that. I'm a big fan of deduction games.
And if you need a last minute gift, it's great.
Yeah.
Because you could just pick from the multiple themes and be like, you know what? I know that Greg loves Batman and you can find Batman Love Letter. So
there you go.
And it would be a hit, I would say. For
Absolutely.
Sure.
Yeah. And tell them again the cost and where to find it.
So depending on what version you get, it can range from 10 to 20-ish. I think some of the newer ones might be pushing 25. Or even some of the older ones might be more expensive because they're harder to find.
Either way.
But
25 and under, that's a great
$10,
price.
12. I think I paid like $12 for the Star Wars one, and I bought it, and I had the Amazon thing happen to me. So instead of giving me one copy of Jabba's Palace, they gave me one display box of Jabba's Palace. So I had 6. So that was kind of fun.
And so when we did it, we saved one for ourselves, obviously. We had some friends we gave some to, and then we did an Instagram giveaway.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you've known us or followed us for a while, maybe you were part of that.
And that was fun. You see that. I mean, at least I see that online where like, oh, I ordered a graphics card and Amazon sent me 7. Yeah. And it's like, well, I ordered a $10 game and I got 6. Still happy, but it could have been a TV.
Could have been different. You can probably find this at not all versions, but at least the more popular ones. We've always seen Infinity Gauntlet at our local game store.
Mm-hmm. Jabba's, I've seen
Jabba's, yep, and the original.
Yep.
The original Love Letter. We've seen the original at Target.
Yeah, I believe you can find it at Target near like the Cards Against Humanity section.
We haven't seen other skins for it at our Targets, but Amazon, really a lot of places.
Yeah,
everywhere.
it's probably one of the more popular like entry level board game card games of the past 10 years.
Yeah.
So you can at this point you should be able to find a version of it almost anywhere you can find games.
Yes. I love this game more than I thought I would.
Really? Mm-hmm. So, because we have 2 of them, we have Infinity Gauntlet and Star Wars.
Yeah.
Which one do you like better and why?
So, having 2 of them, I don't think is overkill. Because I think they play differently enough
Yeah.
that it doesn't feel like we just have a copy with new skin.
It's not the same. It's the same-ish mechanics,
Yes.
but they all have a little twist.
Yeah.
And so, like, it's the same game, but it's not.
Yes. There's just a little twist
Yeah.
that makes it fun.
Yep.
Okay, what was the original question?
Which one do you like better?
I think I gotta say Marvel.
Okay.
Because I like that someone gets to be Thanos.
Someone does get to be Thanos, and his goal is to get all the Infinity Stones played. Mm-hmm. And once that happens, snap, he wins.
Yeah, or even in his hand.
Yeah.
Played or in his hand.
He has to just collect them.
Yep. And the Avengers or Marvel heroes are trying to defeat him and dwindle his life away. Mm-hmm. But the Star Wars one is great.
I like the Star Wars for whatever reason. I like the Star Wars one. I think it's more, in my mind, streamlined version of it.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
And I like that there's little questy things that you can do. There's different win conditions in this one.
Yes.
And it's just, I feel like there's more take that-ish kind of things. It's like,
That's true.
If you're holding a card higher than a 7, boom, Boba Fett, you're dead.
Yep.
And
if
so
you have a Rebel card, you're dead.
There's a lot of fun things like that. So I enjoy the Star Wars one. You like the Marvel. I think the kids like the Marvel one better.
They just like being Thanos.
Yeah, but they're all fun. Go get it.
Yes, this is a very fun one. I was very impressed with how much action and strategy is packed into a little tiny bean pouch. Is it my turn for a question?
It is your turn for a question.
Oh, no.
So Merry Christmas.
Okay, Merry Christmas.
Or I guess winter.
Oh, it could be winter. Okay.
That's right.
Okay. I am going to say, and now I won't take offense, what is one of the worst Christmas presents you've ever received?
Ever.
Now, it doesn't have to be the worst. We're just saying, like, or one of the least useful or more wah-wah gifts that you've ever received.
The first thing that comes to mind is when I was in, like, freshman and junior year of college, I worked at a golf course, which was really fun. Mm-hmm. But my grandma bought me a sweater of, like, it was a golf sweater.
Oh.
But it looked like a sweater that my grandpa would wear.
Sure.
It had, like, a band, not a banner, but it was like this bar across the chest. And it was, like, not embroidered, but stitched, and it said golf. And then, like, on the two sides, there was, like, crossed golf clubs. It was like,
Yes.
it was like a coat of arms golf, but, like, it was, like, cream colored and, like, evergreen. And it was, I literally never wore it.
I can't imagine you wearing it.
No, and it's Arizona. I'm not going to wear sweaters. It was like a sweater. It wasn't even like a sweatshirt.
It was what Ron would get from is in Harry Potter.
Yeah,
Mom.
Just
Ron
something
would get
is-
from his mom.
It was golf, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, thanks. You know, you work at a
Great.
golf course." It's like, I do.
Good job. You're right on that theme.
It's also
Grandma.
2002,
Yeah.
and I'm not going to wear that. How about what comes to mind for you?
Okay, well,
Hopefully, it's not from me.
Well, no, I don't think it's from you. I don't think there's anything. It reminds me of that SNL skit that's like, and I got a robe. Like,
The mom.
yeah, everyone gets fantastic gifts, even the dog, but
Yeah.
mom gets the robe.
Mom gets a robe.
No, I was going to say
Slippers.
mine is kind of bittersweet because my dad growing up, my dad's a doctor. He is a psychiatrist. So he is no longer practicing, but he used to get gifts from pharmaceutical companies throughout the year. And then he would save them all up
That's right. I
and
remember
give
this.
them out to people and call them Dr. Santa gifts.
It was all the swag he would
was
get from
all
all
the
the
swag.
drug companies.
Yeah. So you get like, do we have bag clips, like chip clips? Yes, but ours say Lexapro on them.
Yep.
Do you want a notepad? Yep, but it's going to say Paxil.
Prozac. pens.
Prozac. Yep. Prozac pens. I mean, or he was a Reader's Digest subscriber.
Oh, yeah, all those weird books.
So there was like tons of books. So I say bittersweet because did I ever really like these gifts? No, but I think it's kind of a memory.
Yeah, it was it was a really funny thing.
Yeah.
During the time, you're just like, oh,
Dr. Santa.
Dr. Santa. And all the just, I think I even got like highlighters.
Oh, yeah.
But they were like weird. It was like a highlighter, but at the top, you could like pull out a little sticky note and like stick it in. You would love that.
Who hasn't used the Lexapro sticky notes? Come on.
Just all this random stuff when we were first together, and I was like, what is going on?
Oh, man.
Dr. Santa.
Yes. Well, there you go.
Dr. Santa.
Bring me a notepad with Paxil on it. All right, guys. We hope that you are enjoying your Wednesday. We hope you're hanging in there. We'll see you for another episode.